Hello, Flavio Master here with your department, and today I'll be showing you how you can quickly add a form to a page and change the look and feel of the form itself. So this is my sample site here. It has a Contact Us page. I'll switch to the back end of my site, click on Tools, Forms Manager, New Form. In this case, I'll copy an existing form instead of adding all the fields and creating all the form properties from scratch. Saves me time. So I'll click on copy an existing form. YWD shows me a list of all the sites that I have access to and the forms that are there. At the very least, you have access to YWD Central that has, for instance, this form, Contact Us Basic. I'm just clicking on the name of the form, and it created a duplicate of this form and added it to my website. The only thing I'll do here is to change the name of the form. So I'll edit the form properties, and instead of copy of Contact Us Basic, I'll be calling it just Contact Us. Save and publish the form, so the form can be added to a page. Close the window. I'm already in the Contact Us page. Click on Add Content, Forms Manager, and the form that I would like to use. So far, this is the only one. Click on Save. So I added this form to my page. If I preview my site now, the page has this form. Now the second part, I'll click on Design to launch YWD Designer, and let's go to the Contact Us page. And this is how my form looks like. I'll make some very basic changes to the form. So under Tools and Widgets, under Forms Manager, Layout, you see that the labels appear above the fields. And in most cases, that's what I want. But let's say I want them to appear on the left. I got plenty of room here. So now they appear to the left of the input fields. I can also use an alternate color. In this case, it's probably not very helpful, but that's just to illustrate what you can do. Oh, let's put something really. So you see every two fields, they have a different color. If you have a very long form, this can be helpful for people. I'll remove that. Next, the text labels. Let's say I want to make them bigger than the regular text of my website. So let's say 14 pixels. Now they're bigger. Also the text in the input fields, I can use different sizes, but in this case both 14 pixels. The text color of the label, so instead of the default text color that's used throughout the site, let's say I want to make it black. So I could either type the hex for black or pick it from here. Now instead of gray, it is black. Also the text inside the fields, the text color, let's say I want to make them blue. So when people type, they're blue. Also the border around the input fields. For example, I'll make them black. Let's say thicker, 2 pixels. Now there's a border here. I can also change the border when people are editing a field, a different color. So let's say I'll pick bright red, also 2 pixels. And now, obviously you don't need to go by this color selection, but the text inside the fields is blue. The fields that are not current are black, and the currently edited field has a red border around it with 2 pixels. And finally, the submit button, the button style can change. So I can make it black with a gradient, or let's say blue. The only thing that you'll see that if you're using Internet Explorer, Explorer hasn't implemented the rounded corners yet. So this will be straight. but in all other major browsers like Firefox, which I'm using here, or Chrome or Safari, it doesn't matter whether you're on a Mac or Windows, you'll see them rounded. And finally, I can also attract people's attention over the submit button even more. So let's say I'll just pick a light gray here. And now there's this bar, this button bar for the submit button. So these are some of the things you can do with forms very briefly in YWD.